Live stream. Active. Alright. After our break, the boys have both gotten Insight Rank 5.
I didn't realize you were as close as you were at this point.
I had a lot of XP sitting around, and I just made a bunch of silly choices until it said rank 5.
Kin suddenly, out of nowhere, became a rank 2 Hitabushi.
Yeah. I now have 4 Bushi techniques instead of just 2.
He walked up the stairs to the command tower.
Despite being rank 5 Bushi, I do not have simple action attacks. So I'm generally worse than a normal Bushi.
God, you two have just had the most exciting year.
Yeah.
I'm 17.
I'm slightly older than that. I've got a year on you.
Everybody's heading up to the command tower.
Imagine what crazy shenanigans my brother's up to right now.
Well, if we look on the other map, we'll see that he's hanging out in the Unicorn Lands.
That's probably a good place to be.
I looked through my ring. Is he hanging out with that one unicorn that just couldn't be bothered to come all the way down to the mountains to hang with us?
He's watching an obsidian pillar turn to jade.
Oh, so it's not it wasn't
awesome.
Instantaneous. It kind of rippled out. Interesting.
Yeah. And now he's looking back at his porno mag. Oh, it's got horses in it. Abort! Abort!
Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
I take it away from my eye. And then, curiously, I put it up to my ear. No! No!
Worse. Worse.
Where were the whinnying sounds come from? I don't understand.
And in reality, he just got on his horse and left. He just couldn't deal with it.
Yeah, you assumed too quickly. You threw the ring away before you threw that porno mag away in disgust and rode off. Anyway. What if it was you see a blade sticking inside your brother's chest and then suddenly realize you two are dead? Thanks for playing my game for almost a year, jackass.
Then I would get to see a Wakana again, probably.
Hey, what a trooper. Took that in a...
Whatever. We all die. That's just how life works.
Every day is inching towards death.
Only death and taxes, am I right? Anyway.
Not if you're a libertarian, apparently.
Apparently.
Taxes are just theft.
If you follow the philosophy of Shinsei, no taxes.
I'm just saying, if Shinsei, led you to the path of man, that would have been great.
You know, I'm just saying, if poor people could pay for their own health care, competent people wouldn't be weighed down by their inferiority.
Ouch. Note to self. When the revolution inevitably comes, Chris will not be spared.
That's alright. I wouldn't want to live in your world anyway. And here we go. Everybody's going up to the command tower to get a reading on the situation. The enemy is pushing forward towards Shiro Kakita. Pushing through that forest, apparently. Pushing around it, actually, if you look at that picture I drew. And the Elemental Council, as well as Major Shiba Akira are pushing over to the left side. And they're breaking through. This right side has been commanded by the Shogun and his forces. And they're kind of holding the forces back. But Shoshirojima and his forces are being pushed back by Shiba Akira. So, the plan is that Yasuki's newly formed army and him are going to support Jimin on the left side of this attack. And the elemental champions are going to take down the elemental council. And Uriha raises her voice and she says, "But how are 10 mere samurai going to take out the entire elemental council?" And then a voice from behind you guys says, "Well, it won't be the entire elemental council." And then Isawa Shinri makes his appearance.
Which one's he again? I'm not remembering that. I remember the name. I don't remember that particular Isawa.
I draw my sword, and I pointed at him, putting Miyamoto bow behind me.
Okay. That's the current elemental master of water. He was the dude who was command of Hatsuo. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him now.
Perfect. He goes, "Whoa, what's with a sword?"
A man I trust very much. One who I once served told me I shouldn't trust any of the elemental masters.
He just gives you a... What? Then he'll laugh nervously, assuming you're joking.
What can you tell us about the elemental masters?
They're nothing but a mindless beast serving the Eater of Stars. And they seek to...
And what saved you from this?
He shrugs. I guess I'm stronger-willed than the rest of them. So was the Master of Void, but she was disposed of.
Going to question him more, but I'm gullible, and so I'm satisfied. Shink.
Isawa Izanami. He corrupted the entire council, and only I and the Master of Void saw through the deceptions and the insanity of it all, but the rest were corrupted under his ideal and gave themselves to the power of the Eater of Stars. So I bid my time within, giving information to the forces loyal to Tsukimi.
I see. Well, Izanami is no more. And the Master of Void, you said, was destroyed?
Yep. She was assassinated along with all her disciples. Save for one who escaped.
Master of Fire and Air. And all of the Elemental Legion and their assorted forces.
Just to remind you, Izanami was not the Master of Earth.
Oh, what? Oh, right. He was going to become. Everyone knew that, but he still wasn't the Master of Earth. Okay. So that leaves us with 3. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Perceptive as ever. Indeed.
He's listening with Ben.
Yes.
How best to destroy them?
He says, I know not, if only... if only Tomori-sama had not been assassinated last year. We could simply use her. She had taken on the entire Elemental Council once.
Well, it seems to me like this is the end of things. And if we're to beseech the dragons for help, this is the time. If we were to ask one of the dragons to take this on for us, which dragon do you all think might be most appropriate?
Considering water is the element not represented, it seems a sensible one.
That's fair. Of course, they aren't represented by thunder or the celestial dragon either.
This is true. Let it be known that
asking. Oh, go ahead.
because this hasn't been established yet to the other characters. I myself no longer am the bearer of the Earth Helm.
But you love that Earth Helm.
I did, yes. But those pillars that Izanami rose throughout the Empire are no more. Instead replaced with pillars of purest jade.
You're a hero, Yasuki.
Once again, Yasuki has saved the Empire, and we are all in your debt. But the Empire requires yet more saving.
At this point, I can't even tell if Hatsuno is like buys it or if he just jaded to the entire thing.
So the water dragon, I think, certainly makes a fair amount of sense. If Gamamichi wanted to summon him, also, as I look at what's the name of Ken's girlfriend?
Uria.
I look over Uria. I think the Thunder Dragon would be more than up to the task, although as the kind of champion of heroes, he may want to empower us to defeat them more so than simply electrify all of them into ashes.
This does sound sensible. Gamamichi says, I was going to wish for my own geisha house. Oh well. Easy come, easy go.
That would be a selfish wish. What you need to wish for is a geisha house in every village in Rokugan. Then you're sharing.
Oh, but the geisha house would be welcome to those who wanted to pay me. Generous. Anyway, I'll do it. If that's what's asked of me.
I know not how the helm affects you, but if you could give that up, that would be desirable.
I can't remember. I think it's perception.
Water is one of the four main elements that they do not possess, and the other, our wish is no longer present.
Yeah, what a stroke of fate. Once again, Tintin's like, I know, I wasted it on stopping that war.
And yet you still have it. Are you sure that the Void Dragon wouldn't respond to one more request and take your helmet in the process?
Maybe. Question for another day. We'll see how this war thing goes. Okay, now I want this to be a thing that happens when you guys are like on the battlefield. So for plot purposes, Gamamichi wants the whole army to see him doing this before.
I see.
That does seem in Gamamichi's character.
that makes a certain amount of crazy sense. My personal desire for a climatic battle made me think maybe the Thunder Dragon would be best. Thunder Dragon, make us all badasses that can destroy the Elemental Council. Feel free to revoke her badassitude if you desire once we're done.
The Thunder Dragon comes down and says, "But Hatsuo, you've already become badasses. Wish granted." Give him that helmet.
I love it. I love all of your dickery, Chris. I really appreciate it. All right, so Gamamichi's going to be a badass on the field of battle and show everyone how cool his dragon friend is.
That's right. And that's how the campaign will end, with a NPC making a wish, and there we go. You've brought this on yourselves. Alright, so everybody is gearing up for battle. Putting on their armors, writing their death haikus, just getting set. Everybody except for Miyamoto Tintin. She ain't got no armor.
Is it still summer or is it autumn now?
It's well into autumn. You've been gone for months.
F me. All right, new poem.
Although, at about halfway through the battle, it will turn to winter. So.
F you. I love you, Chris.
So depending on when you die, who knows? But yeah, everybody's getting their stuff ready. What's Mitsuhide doing as he prepares to go into battle and lead his men and gain much glory for the Isuki family?
I think for the most part, he's trying to center himself and mostly thinking on what Shinsei said to him.
Aha, excellent. And Hatsuo.
I am trying to give my wife a powerful daughter.
Damn. Alright.
I may die, but our family will live.
Let's not go into details of what's happening there, though.
Yeah. We don't want to hear all the gooey tidbits about it. So what
Rice paper walls, there's no way around it.
So what position? Do you put a pill under her back? What's the...
No, I just lay down a couple of Gamamichi brothers to give us a little bit of cushion.
Uh-huh. Excellent. And with that, our heroes ride off into battle. All their loved ones waving goodbye. You can't see me, but I'm waving. And, heading off into the field of battle where you come across the Imperial Legionnaires who look quite beaten up as Shiro Akiba is commanding them from his section. You all roll in, fresh faced and ready to go. 10 of you and 1,000 Ronin. As reinforcements. And Shoshiro Jimin greets you all. Hey, we all thought that the lot of you were dead.
Oh, I think you'll find I'm much more durable than you believe.
I'm harder to kill than that.
Step under the eaves and you're a dead man. Leave the gate and the enemy is waiting.
There's wisdom in this. So what are your orders? Bring me up speed.
We're going to kill the Elemental Council.
Oh, best of luck with that. I've had quite the time. Well, good news
Thank
for
you.
you, as my scouts have informed me that they are presently on their way to us.
That saves us some trouble then.
And surprisingly, G-Man doesn't even have one rank in battle.
Wow, he is super qualified for this job.
I know, right? It's a good thing that the Imperial Legions are more under the Shogun's authority in this time period than the Emerald Champion.
It is. However, he does lead a few legions during the Destroyer War. Not very well, apparently.
He probably picks up a rank. I mean, end of the session, he can go, well, I have enough experience points to spend one of them on battle.
You right. Oh, I love G-Man. He's gotten pooped on a lot during this game, but I love him. Oh wait, I might be wrong. I might have been looking at a younger G-Man. Nope, he still doesn't know it. Okay. Even when he grows up, he doesn't give a damn. So yeah, it can't be hard to do worse than or do better than how G-Man's been doing.
Itsuki is, of course, a brilliant commander.
How many ranks do you have in battle?
Only 3, but remember that for actual battle rolls, I can use my earth instead of my water, and for the actual determination rolls, my intimidation instead of my battle.
And what's your intimidation?
5.
Okay. My battle is 5.
You're better at commanding through command. I'm better at commanding through fear.
Fight them better.
Oh, Shigetoshi. Is he around somewhere?
No, Shingatoshi fell defending Toshirambo.
Oh.
Toyuya breaks into tears. She almost breaks into tears, and she keeps her on.
Oh, good for her. Fair enough.
Don't worry, he has a really dope daughter who's gonna take over after her brother dies.
Alright. Well, I probably won't be commanding any men in battle, but it probably wouldn't hurt if I also grabbed Tessin somewhere. It's probably too late now. We're already leaving. Let's go. I can pick it off of Ken's cold corpse later.
No, everybody hands you Tessin. Everybody has a Tessin.
Oh, that's nice.
Toyuya goes, ooh, I think I might lead some people into battle.
I lost my last Tessin when I gave it to a Kodo.
And now I'm using a Tessin. Ironically.
I was gonna talk to Shingatoshi, see if he had the Tessin that I lent to a Kodo.
That was exactly what I was about to say.
What's your water, by the way, Hatsuo?
It's 3. It was gonna be 4, and then I decided I'd rather be rank 5.
That's probably a sensible choice. The Shibahu Sheet 5 technique is a little bit ridiculous.
It's super ridiculous!
The time has come. And luckily you got an item for free that just gives you infinite void points.
So it looks like I'm very, very slightly a better commander than you, just because my willpower is 4 and I can use my willpower instead of perception.
I do have the mass combat emphasis, but I don't think that actually affects anything.
Oh, that would affect us. Let me check here.
You could reroll resolution rolls, but that's yeah.
I'm still very, very, very slightly a better commander.
Plus, these men respect and want to follow you, so that's probably more important. I can
Yeah.
give you tactical advice while you bully men into staying in the position that we agreed upon.
I just love that my entire command style, based on what my techniques are, is either willing them into doing what I want or intimidating them.
It really is most of medieval and earlier style battles. We've organized the men, and they're doing what we told them to until they all die. And they're doing it rather than running away. Therefore, we win. Until they start inventing artillery or shugenja or something, that'll be enough.
There's also the factor that I am a much better commander than you if the opponent is using any fear effects.
Well,
What are
I
the
have a
odds that
feeling
we'll run into
this
that?
guy might be.
Yeah, because anyone who is under my command gets my intimidation to their fear rolls.
And you know what? I gladly accept being under your command then. Because my willpower is 2.
Oh, yeah, you definitely could use that.
Now, I would like to say that though the tesson you gave Akoda was very cool, the tesson that he gave Ikoma, apparently he tore it out of the sky and gave it to him.
Wait, the Tessin that Akodo gave Akoma?
Yeah.
So I gave Akodo a fancy Tessin that looks like it belongs to one of the well-to-do nobles of the Lion Clan from modern times, and he just rips pure inspiration from the sky and hands it in the shape of a fan to Akoma.
Yep.
I don't think yours is going to be the main Morphan he uses.
That who uses?
Ikoma.
Oh. No, probably not. Akoma probably going to go with that one. All right.
However, Mr. Matsu-san, who am I? This is Ikoma. I'm an Ikoma. My name's Ikoma Shi.
Oh, hello, Akomashi.
I was at that battle, and there's something that Shingatoshi wanted you to have for this battle, which he knew was upcoming. He died very recently. He had an arrow in his chest. It took 7 days for him to die. Anyway, here, she opens up a chest, and inside is the ancestral standard of the lion.
Holy crap.
Oh, that I am honored. I take a knee and pray to Shingatoshi, and thank you for entrusting me with this. We will meet again soon.
Yeah, you wanted that cool sword, didn't you? Too bad.
He responds back, you wanted that cool sword, too bad.
Wait, hold on. I think let's put that on pause. I might have found something better. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to retcon that. Sorry,
Okay,
buddy.
Cool.
And I'm very sorry. This is such a dick move. Yeah, Yasuki Mitsuhide, though it begrudges me to turn command over my troops to you, the Empress herself has commanded this, so, I hand over my troops to you, and also the Imperial Standard. You'll be fighting under it. So, here's my flag bearer. Here's the standard. Use it well. Bring honor to the Empress.
Wait, who does that? G-Man?
Yeah.
Oh my, this is delicious.
So we all fight under the great Yasuki Mitsuhide then? I look at G-Man.
That is the situation, yes.
Oh. Well, then I'm sure we are all greatly inspired.
And if you want to
Truly,
go to a Book of Air page 123, you can see what it does.
So
Really?
I take an opportunity when I can, and I don't think I'll be overheard, to whisper in Mitsuhide's ear. Jimin's ordered me to kill you when this is all done.
really now.
You're both of our commanders now. I'm sure you can figure out what to do.
Kill G-Man.
Clearly, he's going to get the work missions. Oh, where is that standard? I'm trying to figure out what it does. Anyway, I was going to make a comment before that. No, the true honor is that we were fighting under the Empress's banner herself.
Ooh, there you go.
So are all the banners in Book of Air?
Yep. I was trying to find the drums that the crab gave the lion, but I couldn't find it. I looked in Book of Water and Book of Air, but
I think it's Earth, actually.
why would drums be in Earth? Book of...
Drums super sound like Earth. What are you talking about?
Music, come on.
136. Let me see. Suits armor of Earth, armor 5. Shower.
Fear 3 effect with the lion standard. That would be cool.
It would have been
all
cool.
The lion are bolstered. That's not that many of us. All the enemies of the lion are harmed a bit. Well, that's more helpful. Also, Fear 3. So we can just walk up to the Elemental Council and everyone will run away from us except for the Elemental Council and the Yojimbos. Well, that sounds helpful.
I love that the Scorpion banner has a fear effect, and it's not because it's a new not because it's an enchanted item, but just because effed up things happen when that banner comes out. It amuses me. Anyway.
Kade's fan? That sounds awesome. Increase the total of all courtier and etiquette skill rolls equal to their honor rank. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tottori has a crazy fan.
Oh, I remember that one. It wasn't originally Sun Tao's itself.
I believe so. I will find these drums. So help me.
I'll find it if you don't.
Do you know what was a great book in 3rd edition? Prayers and Treasures. They had all of the neats in one book. Here's a bunch of spells. That's cool. Also, here's all the magic items in Rokugan not detailed in the core book.
I might have to get that just because I like stuff like that.
I found the Drum of Water, but I don't think that's the right one.
Oh well, I'll give up on it. Ikoma's Anvil. That's it.
Oh,
they named
right.
it that because it's as ugly as his face.
Don't you mean like? Don't you mean that his face was named that because it looked like that's what it looks like? Smacked by.
Yes, of course.
That was less than coherent. I'm very overwarm right now.
So, am I given something from Shingatoshi?
Oh.
You can say no, and I won't cry. I promise. Or maybe it'll just be a poem, and that'll be cool too.
No, because then I'll have to make up a poem.
I feel like you should be better at doing this.
I've already failed to give you philosophy.
Acceptable.
I won't fail to give you a poem as well. Oh yeah, the drum really wouldn't help you. Oh well, yeah. I'm pretty sure that Imperial Standard's pretty dope.
Hey, I wonder if 2U is the clan champion now.
Probably not.
Yeah. You really love Shingatoshi's daughter.
Also, the second in command wouldn't be this random peasant girl that they found 6 months ago.
Fair enough.
Crazier things have happened, but he has a wife.
Especially at the beginning of the 12th century.
It's true. He has a wife. They have a son. Things happen. Alrighty, here we're diving in. Did you find the standard?
So I'm not giving anything in a box.
I'm afraid not, sir.
Okay, perfect.
Wait, I have an idea.
Okay.
What if the item in a box is the fan he gave a coma?
I didn't give a fan to a coma. I gave a fan to a Kodo.
A Kodo, sorry.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I totally.
I get my own fan back.
Yeah.
You got your fan back, but it's a lot worse for wear.
It's yellow now. It's been repaired a lot. It's alive now. It's definitely a Numenari. It's definitely a Monty Cook. Numenari.
Right. That's awesome. Think about all the centuries of wisdom in here.
Think of it. And you know what? The very first wisdom ever to put in it was you.
Oh. That's deep. Alright, this is my favorite thing from the whole game now.
I'm glad that I came up with something acceptable to you.
I don't even care if it has a mechanical benefit. It's alive and full of wisdom, and it started with me.
Sure, why not? Make it the fan of command from the Book of Air. Oh yeah, that actually is. It's the war fan wielded by Akodo One Eye. There you go. Perfect.
Oh.
Page 122 of the Book of Air.
It gives you tactician. If you already have that, it gives you leadership. If you already have that, great destiny.
If you already have that, suck a ding dong. Alright, so everybody gets their Nimbus 2000 delivered by an owl. Yeah. And then the scouts come in and say that the army, the Phoenix army's coming and it's here, and everybody prepare yourselves. And everybody's like, oh, okay. And Mitsuhide, you're at the command of this army. You're leading everything. And the elemental champions are all sticking together because it's their mission to take out the Elemental Council. All three of them, who have yet to make an appearance. Perhaps after a round of mass combat, they will. No promises. And, yeah, you guys kind of square out at the outside of this forest. Off in the back, in his own little command structure, you see him from far away. You see Shiba Akira, his spear shining like the sun itself, which he ironically used to destroy the family that gave him that spear. What madness. And before him is the What's left of the Phoenix Army? They are a dirty and ragged looking bunch of people, but still seem to have a great fighting spirit, as many of them seem to be discolored, being dark shades of pale purple. Tragic.
Wait, the army is dark shades of pale purple?
You got it. Word for word.
That doesn't sound natural.
It doesn't.
No, it's very unnatural indeed. There's only one form of spiritual corruption that Yasuki knows, and clearly this is just as bad, whatever it is.
So you think if we destroy the Elemental Council, the sorcery will be lifted from them? Or are we going to ask another dragon for another favor to make this cease?
I know not precisely what will occur.
Well, why don't we start by killing the Elemental Council and play it by ear from there?
Give yourself a void point for that.
Will
The
do,
fact-
good sir.
The only similar corruption I know of is of a more permanent nature. That may or may not be the case for this, but do not place false hopes where there is no reason to believe.
Yeah. And everybody saunters out. Chris opens up the PDF for mass combat. Takes a look at it.
You know those rules are split up amongst like 3 different books, right?
Nope.
I keep on thinking about researching like the more complicated rules that involve sieges and stuff, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. There are rules in the core book.
No, I've tried to do that siege stuff, and it's like, what? I will do it one shot one day, though.
Now I'm properly in the right area of the book as well, so I can actually see what my results are.
Excellent. Shiba Kira, designate to me how heavily engaged you're going to be. Or rather, declare to me.
I'm not Shiba Akira, so...
Oh, I meant Matsu Hatsuo.
I don't think there's any reason for us to be anything other than heavily engaged, because we need to get straight to the thick of it to destroy the council.
Yeah, that's what Shiba Akira's gonna be. You can see him step down from his command structure and head to the front of his army.
I assume everyone's with me? Heavily engaged or nothing?
Yeah, why not? The worst result for me isn't that bad.
Besides, what's gonna happen? Not gonna be around for next session?
It'll still be interesting to watch the end, even if I die.
There you go. Alright, blah blah blah. Next page. Yo, this picture of these.
Oh, wait a minute. We can't even see the Elemental Council, right?
That's right.
So, should we play a little bit more low-key while we wait for them to commit to battle so that we aren't heavily engaged on the opposite side of the battlefield from them?
I'm fine with that. I'm going to probably not be all the way back, at least not in reserves, but I might be disengaged.
That doesn't really sound terribly inspiring for our men, but F it, we don't care about them. We only have one thing to do. Disengaged, I think, sounds good, but let's stay together.
Okie dokie, then with your oh my god, that was the worst. Okie dokie, let's declare war now. Here we go. It's gonna be.
So first we have to figure out which side is winning this round.
Yep, so
Yeah.
it'll be that. He's
Shiba
going to do
Akira.
the traditional role, and Ken's gonna do a crazy, weird roll.
Willpower. Oh,
That's right. Plus you get those bonuses. I will allow the bonuses to, be there, even though it's intimidation and willpower, not battle mastery or battle perception.
You really should take the mass combat emphasis for your intimidation.
That's the funniest sentence I've ever that's so nonsensical unless specifically
The fact of the matter is, I'd only use the intimidation for the table roll. I still use battle for the determining who's winning.
Interesting.
It doesn't matter. So I haven't got the 10 included on this. Add 10 to whatever I get.
Okay.
55.
Shiba Kira will spend 1 void point to get 2 void points. Boop.
Oh, it's very close, but he's slightly...
But he can't use that 18.
Oh, you right.
So we're very slightly winning.
Nice. Okie doke. So...
Wait, what?
Oh, also, I get a void point. Thanks, Shiba Akira.
I don't think that he's within. What's the range on that?
Oh, you know what? You're right. We're not in a skirmish. I don't think there's a range. It's simply in a skirmish.
However, I have the feeling that there will be a skirmish soon.
Okay.
With many void points involved.
So instead of that 18, yeah, that's enough that I'm winning.
Okay.
I just had to determine what the threshold is between stalemate and winning, and apparently it's 5. And without that 18, I'm winning by more than 5.
Excellent.
It would have been stalemate if that 18 had counted.
Now everybody rolls 1 die and adds his water
did you
ring
add your
and battle
bonus?
skill.
Oh, the bonus, the plus 10s from the banner. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. So we roll 1 die and add it to your water ring plus battle skill,
Yes.
if any. Okay.
So I rolled a 13. I said I'm disengaged. That means that I'm on the winning side. No wounds and gain of glory.
Yeah. Also, this art of these cranes in this war against Ronin is the best picture. I love looking at it.
Nope. Let me try that again. Slash roll. Nope. Roll slash.
No, it's slash roll. And then you need a space after roll.
And after over a year of RPing, we finally... Alright, what was your engagement?
Disengaged.
I heard a bunch of talk about heavily engaged, but okay.
Right, then we talked about how we didn't know where the people were.
I'm joking with you. Let's see.
Alright.
So both of us didn't take damage.
Yeah, that's true, but I can increase or decrease my roll by 5.
Alright, decrease it.
What's that?
Oh, increase it, okay.
I get a duel if I increase it.
Do you
that
want
sounds like a... No, I think I'd rather save that for... Because the duel's gonna hurt me. I'm gonna spend void points, or I'm gonna get stabbed a bit, or something.
But, Chris, you could take Shiba Akira out of the fight right now.
But Shiba Akira's better than me. Wait, I'm rank 5 now!
You could be the hero that Rokugan needs.
I could be. Except for that duel's probably gonna be some schmo.
It will be Shiba Akira.
Oh, well, then I should take this duel.
You can also decrease it by 5 and just not gain a glory and still gain
That's
no.
Ooh,
that.
Ken's got an idea there.
I was really tempted. Don't get me wrong.
Just pretend that you're not part of this battle.
Nah, I'm good, guys. You go on ahead. I gotta take care of Miramoto Bow.
Yeah, you're like, I'll go to like the west. This part is like just as safe, only it looks less glorious.
Oh, I love that idea. Okay. So Miramoto Bow rushes out ahead of me. I try to chase him down. He challenges Akira to a duel. And then he says, okay, it's with my Yojimbo. Make that so?
Who says what's with my Yojimbo?
Miramoto Bow says, okay, you have to fight my Yojimbo. I'm a child.
Okay.
All right.
Miyamoto Bo marches you off to death. Let's do it.
Shiba Akira. Wait, he was rank 8, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
F me.
Here we go. This is gonna be it.
All right. Wife,
Alright.
you may need to use your helmet to save my ass.
Let's see. Every Aijutsu duel starts off with an assessment / awareness. Assessment being a sub-skill of Aijutsu.
That
Now,
sounds familiar.
Shiba Akira has 5 awareness, and he has 5 Aijutsu. So he's going to be rolling 10 dice and keeping 5. Now, Chris just learned 2 of his stats.
Oh, but I wasn't listening because I was trying to remember how to do this myself.
And it looks like he has no... Oh, I shouldn't tell you that either. I'm going to stop talking.
Maybe I should grab some physical dice because I'm just gonna roll way too many. Is what's gonna be my problem.
Oh my gosh, why will you not roll? 10, D10, K5. There we go.
Okay, so I'm.
Did
gonna
someone
spend,
order 5 9s?
I'm gonna spend 2 void points to get the benefit of 4 void points, and. Ha ha!
That was very close.
Oh, I should actually keep way more than that. It didn't give me my minus keep, so I should be keeping 4 extra, 5 extra, 6 extra because I'm losing the last 4 rolled. So I crush him by quite a bit.
Okie doke.
Okay, and then now it's based on void, so I'm gonna roll an extra and keep an extra. And I won the assessment, so I'm gonna roll an extra and keep an extra, and rank 5 Iijutsu does something relevant. Oh, free race.
Okie doke. What do you want to learn?
Oh, right, because they didn't declare any races. So I want to learn how many void points he has.
5.
Oh God. Wait, 5 even after spending 2?
Oh,
He didn't
you're
spend
right. He totally did spend 1 during the fight, so he has 4 left. My bad.
Or-
But then, is that counting the 2 I gave him when I spent 2?
You're right, 6.
All right. And then I roll my focus. So I should actually So I roll 2 less to keep 1 more, so that's 68. And then I roll 2 less again to get a +2. So
No, it's a +2 for each. Once you're at 10, keep 10.
oh, you're right. So
+8 more.
70. Yeah, +7 more because that 5 isn't actually rolled. It becomes a 4. 68 plus 7 is 75. That's not bad.
Okie doke. Let's see.
No crazy double 19s, but hey, you do what you can.
He's going to spend 2 void points to gain 4, so give yourself void points.
Sadly, it stops you at 2. It saw this coming. It saw Shiba Ijutsu duels as the problem, I'm guessing.
Alright, so 5 void. He already has 5. That's 10 keep. 10 keep 5. To 9. That goes to 10. That one. He keeps an extra 1. Alright. So this should be +1. Okay. There we have it.
Okay, so I had 75 and he has 39.
He has 40. Thank you.
Oh, 40. Oh, that makes an easy number. So, 70, 65, 60, 55, 50, 45, 40. So that's 6, 7, 8 raises.
Man, just look at those 3 ones.
Makes you regret never getting an emphasis on this, didn't it, Akira? Also, aren't you sworn to protect me? This seems like a poor choice here.
I mean, he hasn't done any harm to you, has he?
That's true.
And in fact, I think he's going to have significant harm inflicted on him by you.
And I think you're going to keep it that way.
So he may be kind of hard to hit.
He may be.
So knockdown forces contested strength roll. Disarm can't do very much damage. What does a feint do? If a feint maneuver is successful, half the amount in which the character's attack roll succeeded the target's armor TN is
There's a
added
limit
damage
to
roll
something.
for that attack, maximum 5 times the insight rank.
So basically, as long as you don't beat it by 50, it won't be a waste.
Okay, so then it sounds to me like I'm going to spend 6 raises on lowering his TN and 2 raises on a feint.
Okay. Roll the hit.
You were focused as hell.
Okay.
And just by the way,
Regular.
he doesn't look to be purple. He looks like you saw him last time. Just
Center stance. Void. Trying to spend if I should spend void points. He is super scary, and he is their general. It'll probably cause some problems. It's probably more important that I just go ahead and spend my void points here. What do you think, Ken?
Yeah, it's probably worth it to hit him hard.
Okay, so I'll double void point it again. Oh wait, no. I save my void points here, and then I can add it to my damage roll. Wait, but
You're right.
extra points here do extra damage. Equal to how much? Half the amount.
Yeah. So, and it's capped out if you beat his TN by more than 50, it's a waste anyway.
So save it, you think?
Yeah, I'd say save it.
I don't know if I get the double bonus from my void thing for damage, though. We'll find out. Okay. Saving my void points for now. So,
I mean, with you reducing his TN by 30, I think you've got a good chance of capping out at the 50 more than his TN.
okay. So that's going to be 8, 11. It's going to be 11, keep 4, I think, is what I'm about to roll.
Okie doke. That hits by 43 points.
See? You probably would have wasted it.
That sounds accurate. Okay, so 43.
So you do 21 damage to him.
So 21 damage plus whatever I roll here.
Wouldn't it be 20? Yeah, 21, right? Remember to void point your damage.
Oh, yeah. And then when I void point damage, does the Shiba ability let you do that, or is the katana's... No dicking around here. Override that. I don't know which way it goes. I'm happy to take either. Because I can't roll extra dice, but can I double the benefit of the single die? That's what I'm wondering.
You can double the benefit.
Okay. So, then I spend a single void point, because katana only lets you spend one, but I can get twice the benefit from that, and so that's going to be...
Alright, so 52 damage. The exact amount that we joked about Kin one-shotting this guy earlier.
So, in a blinding flash, Hatsuo draws his blade, but instead of taking a swing up at him, he quickly maneuvers the blade and does a one-handed thrust into the neck of Shiba Akira.
Okay. And even with your you stick your blade right through his neck, and he looks hurt. But even with that, he gives you a sad smile and, slowly pulls himself off of your sword. As he's not
This
dead.
does not please me.
Sorry?
I said this does not please me. Because that would have me super dead.
Yes, he has 5 air, 4 earth, 5 fire, 4 water, and 5 void. He's pretty well statted out.
He should still hopefully be like, you said hurt?
Yep.
Ow! Mother! Alright.
Sword in my throat. I'm hurt.
And I just want to point out, that would have done even less to Yasuki.
Get out of here.
Because he has reduction beyond what Akira probably has.
Yep, Akira. Not too reducey.
Alright. So, that was a simple action attack. Do I get a second attack at him?
No.
Or is it his turn to get a swing?
Duel, you savage.
Okay. Once we break into a skirmish, then. Speaking of, so is he going to take a swing at me?
No, he's not. No, he's not. He swore to protect you.
Aww.
And, he's a man of his word, and he says, "I promised on my niece's life that I would protect you." So Do what you will
Then-
to me, Hatsuo, but I will not let harm fall to you.
Then why do you bring this army to our gates?
And he's like, you don't understand. They tell me to. I have to. I can hear them.
You don't have to do this.
I do, though. In my head, they're telling me to do this all the time. I have to cleanse Rokugan of the evil. And I did it. I killed the Centipede clan. I wiped them out. All that evil. And then when I finally had done that, everybody turned against me. And then the Elemental
voices
Council
in
told
your
me
head?
it's because they couldn't accept my righteousness and that the Empire itself is corrupt and evil. So I must do the Elemental Council's will.
The voices in your head won't end until the Elemental Council is destroyed, till the Eater of Stars is thrown from this realm.
Or until the Empress is destroyed. That's the promise they made me. And that seems the easier one to fulfill.
This is your last moment of redemption. Join me. Let us strike down the Elemental Council.
Make a courtier. Or make a sincerity. Dun, 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 dun.
Not an earth-shaking roll.
Alright, here we go. Oh my god!
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
That's okay. I didn't come here to eat potato chips and watch Care Bears.
Oh. He slaps your hand away and says, I cannot. Even if it wasn't on him, he reaches out to slap it away. I'm sorry, Hatsuo, but I still believe that you serve an evil empire. And I cannot, in good conscience, allow it to stand.
With a single tear running down the side of my nose. Then I must end your blasphemy. I assume initiative time.
Now you can kill him if you want.
Okay.
He
Then
won't
yeah.
fight you.
I strike him down.
Let's see your damage before we decide that.
Oh, well, actually, that is a very fair point.
Also, I'm a fool because he could have just soaked up 40 of that. Anyway. Not 40, 20. Anyway. Alright, that, almost kills him. One more.
Right. Simple action attacks.
There we go. With 3 mighty strikes, you managed to, fell the mighty legendary Shiba Kira. What's gonna happen to his, Orochi? Who knows?
Wait, Orochi?
Yeah, remember? He has, his own Orochi that patrols the waters of the Phoenix Clan.
No, I'd forgotten that. But
Remember
his
that you're the
spear-
one that told that story about him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that story. I didn't assume that was true. I thought you were just asking for weird rumors.
And he also played Go with the Fortune, according to Ken.
Mm-hmm. I look down at him, say a quick prayer, and I take his spear.
Excellent, because the spear was, before you so rudely picked it up without its permission, it was totally calling for you. That bright white light that shines out from it. It was begging you to pick it up, to be in righteous hands once more. And when you pick it up, it sings within your hands and shoots over the battlefield a light, which is the light of Lady Amaterasu herself. And that bright light is what summons forth the Elemental Council from within the folds of their army. I have the power.
I have a Rankin spear.
I guess this is why you didn't get something quite so shiny.
No, I am super happy with this fan. I even need a mechanical effect just to like. I don't know. That's the thing I like about Rokugan most is when you kind of like you don't have to worry about some of the Munchkin-y whatever stuff. Like, no, Akoto held this. It is awakened. It can impart its wisdom to me.
I told you that those people invited me to a D&D group, and I was like, I'll be the worst player ever, because every time you loot a dead body, I'd be like, oh, that's Edda work. Why would you work for money? Does your lord not grant you what you need? Why would you want a new sword? Is that other one was used by your grandfather? Okay, so it's a 3k
Right.
3 spear, and you are immune to all damage coming from fire.
That's awesome because I was already kind of resistant to fire damage.
Yeah.
You're the most fiery.
Well, he used to be.
Well, yeah. Just like I used to be the most earthy.
Yep.
Dear God. Can you imagine if I had 15 reduction right now?
All you need is one of those Tamori to give you one of your magic reduction potions.
Hey Chris, if you don't stop right now, I'm gonna be upset with you.
All right.
Just
that thing looks interesting.
all right. So that's kind of what the Elemental Council looks right now. All three of them have kind of formed into one being, and they're all covered in that lattice work that the Eater of Stars was covered in when you first saw him in the Realm of Animals those many months ago. They formed what looks like four kind of wingish things, and they're all a reddish pink blue with bright and thick veins running throughout their interconnected and interwoven bodies, and they move with one movement.
And someone thought the Empress was the evil and corrupt one.
You know, who knows?
Really?
He was crazy. As they are no longer the Elemental Council, they are, edit token.
Shoggoth.
The Starry Council. And Hidegama Michi, his two brothers with the big Tetsuba swing from all three of them, clear out this clearing as he takes off his elemental helmet and he holds it in the sky. And he says, "All right, dragon. Kill them. Do it." And the sky fills with rain as it descends down the sky. As you notice, the sky is now filled with the elemental dragon of water. And as she circles above the sky in her infinite form, she releases a heavy rain as she goes about it. And then she surges forth to consume this being. But hark, as she does that, horrible tendrils seem to come off the Starry Council and wrap around the elemental dragon herself, and they seem to wrap around for an infinium of time. As very quickly, it looks like she gets slurped into their. And also, they're like many times bigger than a normal person by this point, heavily corrupted. As the elemental dragon gets slurped into their being and kind of gets incorporated with the whole nonsense. So where once there's 3 heads, now there's 4. One of them being that of a dragon.
Question?
Yes.
During the whole infinity of water dragon being around, and once I see the water dragon look like it's getting absorbed, is any of the infinity of the water dragon fairly close to me in a manner where I might be able to toss a spear into it?
That'd be awesome. No.
Okay.
An infinity limited to a particular space.
I fully accept that. That's reasonable. I was just checking.
And so, where once they only had access to fire, earth, and air spells, now they have access to water spells as well. Also a bit more health.
Well, fuck.
That's less than ideal.
And, Miyamoto Tenten saddles up next to you guys. That's unfortunate.
Yes, that is not quite as I hoped it would go. But, as a fortunate note, their commander is dead. And I doubt they have anyone nearly so proficient.
Indeed, with
I don't think that they have to have any of their soldiers defeat us if they have that. Celestial. I keep thinking about the celestial dragon as perhaps the secret to all of this.
I will not use
And
it.
what if it'll just steal the celestial dragon from us as well?
My thoughts exactly. I will. Husband, I shall not be using the celestial dragon.
We just need to have enough Maru.
Well, we have one sacred task. Miyamoto Bow. It falls to you. We are to unmake the Eater of Stars, and I suggest we start with the Council.
Hi, let's do this.
Charge!
Did you catch what I did there, by the way, Chris?
What's that?
I used a crab slang for the unit of time that is the minimum amount of time.
I got you, man.
Killing off a Peter Warrior.
The crab are too metal for me.
I basically just implied we just need to have enough people to take this thing down.
As we go about this, Ken, there is you have that laptop bag that you carry around. You have your backpack though.
Yeah.
At some point when you're preparing for battle, you were organizing everything in there, and inside you found a sort of vial inside. A decanter, one might say, with a note from Agasha.
Oh my.
Saying that she couldn't help but notice that you were disproportionately aligned with the Earth, and so as a present to you for helping her out of that battle, she wishes to bestow a gift upon you, and for you to drink this in a time of peril.
Well, considering the whole growing my arm thing back, I can trust this is not something nefarious, and I think it's time to put that out of my pack.
All right.
You get your eyeball back.
That'd be great.
And I undo the cork. Take a sniff at it, because got to figure out whether I need to steel myself for this or not.
Oh yes, it
Kawamichi
smells.
sees that you're drinking and goes, "Oh, I'd have some."
Yeah, it smells like a meth lab.
I don't think they have those in Canada. It's not a good point of reference.
No, actually, if I recall correctly, back in high school, that was the big problem drug in my city.
Meth? Oh my god.
Yeah. Now it's what's that hyper powerful opiate?
Opium.
Fentanyl. That's what's
Yeah,
a
fentanyl.
major problem these days. Anyway, Uh,
My
deep,
wife's perception of Saskatoon is forever tarnished.
deep exhale. Slam it back.
Alright. And upon consuming this, you feel yourself filled with, let's call it the kami strength, for lack of a better name. Which, you feel hardier than the very armor you're wearing. As you gain 20 points of reduction.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And let me look up Agasha's Earth Ring to see how much your strength is increased by.
I'm guessing it's earthy.
Yeah, she's pretty earthy.
She is an Earth Shigenja.
Earth Force. Your strength is increased by 4. As well as one other one.
Your perception's increased by 4. Thus making you the perfect general.
Stamina.
It's fair. You wouldn't want to fake someone out by giving them bonus rings for temporary points of time.
Now I have to make a joke. I have to see what Hatsuo's stamina is. Two. Alright. Fair amount. Let's see. What's Toyuya stamina?
Sorry, what did you say her Earth is?
Hers is 4. So your strength and
Oh.
stamina is increased by 4.
I am a horrifying beast at this point.
Ken drinks and goes, "Ooh, I feel great. Everybody try some of this. I only had 1/4 of it." No. Alright, and additionally, as you're fighting, of course, Mr. Isawa Shinri wishes to help take down the Elemental Council. So he grants you all with Reversal of Fortunes for 5 rounds. So each round you can re-roll 1 roll.
That sounds good. Can we re-roll the roll where we decided to send the Earth Dragon in?
No.
That's fair.
You gotta contemplate a little bit, though. And you can pick one of your fellow companions to be in the scene with you. Everybody's assaulting the Elemental Council, but oh boy, I'm not keeping up with 10 characters.
That's fair. So who do we want to have standing by our side as we do this?
The two most sensible seem like, for story reasons, Tenten or Matsu.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Toyuya. It's the person standing by my side.
Oh, we
Okay.
each pick. Okay, then I pick Tenten.
The greatest character ever. Blessed be your name.
Sorry, you have to choose between the two of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Then I'm fine with Toya then. I'm unbothered.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright. Righteous. Then let's do this. Everybody, roll me some initiative.
Do. I mean, that's not terrible. It's not great.
Does the Imperial standard
Doji
give you
Hanada would have
guys
had a
any
better one.
bonus in your fight?
No, the
Oh,
improved
I get
standard-
+5 for my battle skill.
There we go.
It's worth noting the Warfan skill was a wise decision on my part, because I currently have 38 armor TN, despite having 3 air.
All right, and how's initiative calculated again?
You just click on the initiative button.
Not for these guys.
It's,
Inside rank plus reflexes, keep reflexes.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And as soon as I said not these guys, I remembered that that's how I was gonna do it. So I'm a fool. I am Fortune's fool. Take you down one. Take you down one more. One more, baby. Alright, you back up one more. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Yeah, it's about an appropriate size comparison. Alright, Hatsuo, what did you get?
40.
Alright, I'll just believe that.
I did it for you. For me.
Thank you. Get rid of that imposter Mitsuhide, get rid of Uria, get rid of Weibushi, that, Hidabro, Moshi, Hidabro. Toyuya can stay.
As for how to get that on the tracker, make yourself a token, click the token, and type roll what you rolled, and then ampersand, brace, tracker, and brace.
One day, I will do that.
That was not correct.
Brace, not bracket. That's a bracket, not a brace. Brace is the curly thing.
Ah.
God, do I have to tell you Americans everything?
Did you have the token selected?
Yep. There it is.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, so these guys everybody shares a health. One health pool, but they're all going to be taking different turns.
I'm really disappointed we gave water to them.
Yeah.
Would have been easier.
That's okay.
Better than giving them the element of celestial.
Yeah. Better than celestial. Probably better than thunder too.
Alright, so which Hatsu is the right Hatsu? The 40?
I'm 40, yeah. I put myself on there.
Alright. Get rid of the 28. Alright.
I'm beginning to get suspicious when he said that we needed to unleash all the dragons at him simultaneously, that he was trying to trick us.
I kind of wondered that, which is why I didn't do that. But even one is problematic.
So my lightning plan really was the best one.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
before the battle starts. Can you like make us immune to magic so that we can go in there and not get destroyed? Why, sure.
Alrighty, the airhead starts off by enshrouding the entire monster in a cloud of air. So as arrows and spears come flying in at it, they all brush off like so much water.
That's cool.
Um,
Was that a rank 1 spell?
Yep.
That was.
Okay. Go water, go water, go water, go water.
Sorry, I'm finding what rank this spell is.
What did Chuyuya get for her initiative, I wonder?
27.
No, she just isn't on the list.
Yes, she
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
is.
I just didn't see it.
Ooh, you make a good point. Oh, there it is. Rank 4. Okay. Okay. It's going to take 2 raises to cast this spell. Oh, roll it. And it makes it. So in 2 rounds, 1 round now. Next round, water will cast a spell. And then the Earth Head will begin casting a level 5 Earth spell.
That can't be good.
Guessing that'll just end us.
I mean, it's probably better than a level 5 fire spell.
Alrighty, and it succeeds. So in 4 turns.
Wait, reversal of fortune lets us make anyone re-roll a roll, or just us?
Just you.
Okay.
Alright, and it's your turn, Hatsu. This is all image of the mind. This beast is truly massive. You are not like the only 10 people assaulting this thing, but
Right.
for the most part, Yasuki Mitsuhide and his wonderful tactics with no mind equal to his own to fend it off. His army has just destroyed the remainder of the Phoenix army, and though they fight with the might of crazed men, he puts them down like the animals they are. So most of the forces are busy attacking this. So.
I just love the idea of the army that brought this beast to bear is collapsing under the weight of us. Of course, they might be just as terrified of this thing as they are anything else. So what? There's just tons of floating stuff around, and if I want to take a whack at one of the tendrils, I can. Is that the theory?
Yep. Or if you want to make an athletics roll to climb up the weird vines to get at its face, who knows?
That sounds awesome. Wait, I believe I knew someone who grappled with this. His name was the Water Dragon.
Oh yeah. He didn't say much.
But then again, there's always joining the winning team.
Literally joining it.
Like we're a winning team.
So, I think I'll take a couple good. You know what? Maybe the spear is the winning strategy here.
It does seem like a good choice. I mean, it is a lot shinier than your other weapons.
I mean, worst case scenario is I miss because I'm not great with a spear. Okay, so as a simple action, I going to stab the thing with my spear.
Sweet.
Wow.
This thing, when Shiba Kira used this, it looked a lot lighter, but this thing's actually very heavy, and You fumble around with it as you try to get it to bear.
I see. Uh-huh. So you're saying that misses?
That is what I'm saying.
I see. So maybe as a simple action, I should try to stab it again. Oh, also as a free action, I'm guarding Miramoto Do, who I'm assuming we're ignoring for right now.
Yep. If you guys win, he'll have his big hero moment.
That's kind of what I had in mind. That's why I didn't think he would come with us. Should I spend void points here, Ken?
That depends. How many void points does your brother have?
He has 7.
Oh yeah. But some of those you can only use on school skills.
Like spear.
Damn, got me.
Oh, does Shiva have spears as a school skill?
Yeah. It's not polearm. It's spear.
If only I hadn't been a little bitch and let you keep uncertainty spear, doubt spear. It finally would have come through.
Yeah, it would have finally paid for itself, and then some. All right, so I'm gonna spend 1 void point here.
God, what if I was just like a mastermind?
Dude, you are a mastermind. Don't short sell yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, all right. No, that misses.
That misses. Okay, that's good. Just establishing a baseline of how hard it is to hit something that's that big. Does it miss because its scaly hide turns it away, or because it's just too nimble?
Let's do that scaly hide.
Okay. Thank you.
It's probably not that nimble. Okay, so this thing, the firehead, just the head of a man. It's gonna turn its attention to Ken, because it recognizes the spear that Hatsuo himself has, and might not be that helpful. It's gonna cast a level force fire spell at you, and it's gonna spend 3 raises to try to get it down now. Let's do it. Tragically, it doesn't work. Or maybe not tragically.
Tried to rush. It was a mistake.
Oh, I forgot to use my reversal of fortunes. It's not like I can save those from round to round.
Okay, so now Toyuya's gonna charge in with the old spear.
It's weird. I can't see her on the tracker. I'm gonna.
All right. Toyuya uses a spear. Free action, Toyuya! Huh!
Toyuya, you're actually the main character of the story. Go! Alright, her agility's 5. Okay. Okay. So Toyuya hits. Okay. So she does 26 damage with her school skill. Okie doke. She lops off a tentacle completely. And everybody goes, yeah, Matsu! And she sighs. No one's ever gonna remember the name Toyuya. And now it's Ken's turn.
Well, clearly I should smack the thing.
Clearly.
I haven't really got much else to do. Yuzuki's kind of a smack things kind of guy.
What with that entire army being destroyed and whatnot.
Greatest general in the history of Rokugan.
That what?
All right. Just so I can set this right, what is the modifier to my strength again? 5?
4.
4. Okay. So that means I should be rolling 11, keep 3. So,
So if you spend a void point, then that would be 10,
Yeah.
keep 5.
I'm going to spend a void point. So that puts me at keep 5. I think this will be right. Jesus.
Yusuke Mitsuhide is the hero that Rokugan needs.
-2 to the reduction.
Of
If there's
course.
any reduction, 2 less.
Alright. Taking them up to, taking them to Grazed. Yusuke Mitsuhide.
Oh, shoot.
He sees the, Oh,
That's
I
amazing.
apologize.
I honestly didn't think we could hurt it this easily.
I apologize. It's to Nick. I forgot to add on the health for the, water dragon joining into the conglomeration.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing is I don't get simple action attacks. Oh well.
The good news is you make 1 count as well as 2.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So you saw the hit Toyuya gave to it, and you're like, pretty good, but you could work on your form a little bit. And then like 3 tentacles come down to smash you, and you just whoosh, slice all 3 of them before they touch you.
You know, the best part of this is the fact that I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, right. I spent the void point you gave me for free earlier for a comment for that attack. So you could say it was a cutting comment.
Boom, boom, punch. All right, lose a void point for that.
It was worth it.
Crap poetry.
All right, and then we go to Air, who's going to cast a level 1 air spell at you 3.
It's gonna be
We
that.
should have brought Senri with us.
All right, they passed. All right,
Hey, at 29, that's one of the better dice we've seen this whole game.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody takes 1k 1 damage, except for Ken.
I'd probably anything to me.
Hey.
Oh, that might do something to me. Yeah. It did a little bit to me.
No. You have
Oh, wait,
33
20.
reduction.
No, 32.
32. Sorry, I apologize. You've got 4 rounds left on that, by the by.
I've got 32 reduction and 38 armor TN.
And everybody makes an opposed earth check against this guy's air check. So the TN to beat is a 24.
Of course, Mr. Earth is fine.
So I'll spend my void point to negate all the damage I took from the air, because 16's a lot. And then I need to roll a what?
A 24.
On what?
That's
Earth.
Yeah, Earth. Toyuya flies away.
That's not bad.
Alrighty, Hatsuo, you are knocked down.
But I get up again.
That's right.
Never gonna keep me down.
And the The water dragon, the artist formerly known as the water dragon, finished casting its spell. The earth dragon, or the earth head, continues to cast its spell. And now it's a Hatsu's turn.
Okay. So, so you actually take the spear from me?
No.
Is that because you didn't want me to cheese when it wasn't my turn, or because you're just like, no, this is my spear? I'm wondering if I should actually do that now.
Both.
Okay, then I won't bother to do that now. That's what I need to know.
That spear
Alright.
came down from Tengoku with her.
Fair enough. So I'm going to, stand would be a minor, a simple action. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's
Wouldn't be very have a point if it was a free action. So I stand, and then I'll go ahead and give it another crack with my spear.
All right.
Seems like the way to do things. So come on, spear.
Oh.
I think that is a good die. That is a Yasuki level roll.
There you go. There's
done.
that 1 in 1,000 roll that we were talking about today.
Yep.
Okay, do damage.
Okay. This is a 3 keep 3 weapon, you said?
Yep.
Is there anything else weird about it I need to know?
Nope. Immune to fire.
I'm gonna use my water reroll here because I think I do better than 21. What do you think, Ken?
Just doing that quick mental math because it's basically roll dice is worth 5 on average. Kept die. Wait, rolls worth 2. Kept is worth.
I want an explosion. I'm doing it.
26. So yeah, you were better off.
All right, so I do 28 damage.
All right, that will take it to Graced.
Haha! It has +5 to all of its TNs. It will surely fail now.
All right, and the firehead, recognizing rightfully Yasuki as the most fearsome of warriors, it's gonna try the same thing again. Only this time, it's gonna use a void point.
Grapple. Wait, no. I should.
It does have
That's
the
not what I
large
want.
disadvantage.
The massive, you mean?
Yeah.
That's definitely a success.
All right, I didn't even have to roll for a wood point. Excellent. Okay, so let me read the spell right quick.
Oh, you said it spent a void point on that? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so the firehead's gonna keep on maintaining concentration on Mitsuhide, and your intelligence and agility are reduced by 5 points each to a minimum of 1 for as long as it maintains concentration.
That's not good.
That's a spicy meatball.
That's okay. You don't really need either of those things for anything.
Oh, I need to be able to hit things.
Why don't you just pull out your bow and start using your reflexes to shoot things?
I don't have a bow.
You know what you do have, though? You have a wakizashi, and that's athletics, which is strength-based.
Oh.
Aren't you at +4 to strength right now?
Oh. Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
I can't wait for the literal 100 damage he's about to get from throwing a wakizashi.
Miramoto Bow will be so proud.
Toyuya spends her turn standing up. And it's
Oh, because she has no simple attacks.
that's true. Because she's like 14. And it's Mitsuhide's turn.
Definitely should have taken 10-10.
Yep, that's true. But here we are.
I made a poor choice intentionally. It's called role playing.
I'm with you, man.
All right.
I let you guys summon the water dragon. It's chill.
So, yeah, I used to draw my Wakizashi and huck it as hard as I can throw the goddamn thing.
All right. Would you like to make any raises?
It's probably unwise for me to make raises. Then again, I'm keeping. Oh God, I'm keeping it. Okay, yeah, I should definitely call raises. I'm gonna call fate.
That's
Okay.
a great choice. They think you're going to hit it with your Tetsubo.
Wait. Just quickly double check. I don't think you can actually feint with a ranged attack.
I'm pretty sure you can. I know, maybe not. I thought one of the Wasp Clan things was that they could feint with it. For one less. Maybe I'm crazy.
Feint. You just make them believe the attack's coming from one direction and the actual attack comes from another. No reference to melee or ranged.
Hey, monster, I'm gonna shoot you in the eye.
That
I'm
says
really gonna
specifically
shoot them.
that maneuver can be used for melee and ranged attacks. Yeah.
That is not a particularly impressive roll.
Oh.
Is that it?
With a raise, no. Or with a feint, no.
I'll use my reroll.
But you know what you can do? Yeah, use your reroll.
There we go. That beats it
All
by 14.
Now let me read this here. I roll 3K2 with the Wakizashi presently. Okay, so I should just be able to just roll it as is.
Oh, that's perfect. Always open with a feint, and then you know exactly what their TN to be hit is.
How much did I beat by?
14.
14, so that's an extra 7 to whatever I roll here. 33.
Wait. Oh, okay. Even with your extra strength, you didn't get to keep any extra dice.
Nope, not quite.
Something.
Or no. I can't void point on it. I would have rolled
correct.
11K. Not. Okay, yeah, not quite. Oh well.
But hey, you got one explosion and a 9.
Yeah.
And they're already grazed.
Okie doke. It roars. As as I assume one of the heads now has a wakizashi sticking out of its forehead.
I hope it's the water dragon head. You guy's a jerk.
I think I'd probably go after the
He never
fire
says
one.
anything.
I'd probably go after the fire one specifically because I don't like what it just did.
And the airhead's just going to make a physical attack.
Is it still grazed?
Yes.
33 damage didn't move it from one wound category to another after it's already past healthy.
Well, it has a spell on it that is doing some work.
Oh, right. Protecting it from ranged attacks. Yeah. I don't really know what the spells do, and I'm going to keep it that way.
Where were we? Where am I? Also, you may have noticed TN is not congruent with its air. That's because it gets reduction instead. So there you go. There's a little transparency for you. Alright, the airhead's going to make a physical attack on you. A jujitsu. On Kin. I should say.
Grapple!
That doesn't hit.
He says, without a care in the world. Alright, I think it's time that we cast Sui Tengu's Embrace on Chris. Let's do this. Level 5 spell, Water. Let's take 2 raises. Let's use a Void Point.
Ooh, thank you. Void point.
Could have done it instantly. Could have won the game. Oh well. Alright, so in 2 turns. Look out. Speaking of in 2 turns, that's also when the Earth spell will go off. Hatsuo. This thing's at almost half dead.
Alright. The spear seems cool, but I think perhaps it is time for me to get serious with my sword. So as a free action, I drop the spear in the direction to Yuya, and then I, as another free action, draw out my katana, and then I try to chop the thing to bits.
Okay. As a free action, right?
Simple actions, actually.
Oh, okay. Alright, that'll
So
hit.
that's it. And if I fainted, I could have done better, but I didn't expect to roll a 23. So why don't we just do another regular one? And that one misses. Okay. So, weapons. Sword. Hey, I'll void point this one.
By Thunder.
Oh, I should have rolled one more die. No, wait.
Hey, very nice. Okay.
Wondering what that 1d10 is.
Yep. Keep on wondering.
Fair enough. Do I lop any tendrils off?
You do a great many. A great many go lopping. As you injure it.
It's injured?
Yep. I'm gonna say you've probably cut away at all the tendrils around it, you and your army, and now you must begin the assault on its core.
All right. Hey. Question. Is there some sort of rule about losing the spells that you're casting as you get chopped to pieces?
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. All right. Not playing D&D. Check.
Fire spell's gonna keep on making Ken stupid.
And slow.
And slow. Same thing.
No.
Alright. What am I looking for?
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, I found it. Any Shugenja who suffers more wounds than his Earth Ring while maintaining concentration must immediately make a willpower roll at TN 20 plus 5 per mastery level of the spell.
So it's more than their Earth Ring?
Yeah, if it's more than their Earth Ring, it's a willpower roll of 20 plus 5 at a TN of 20 plus 5 times the mastery level.
Okie doke. Well, for the moment, they are fine. As in, like, wound levels, right?
No, the wounds that they take.
Damage
Oh,
points
yeah.
in excess of their Earth Ring.
What?
Okay,
That's
so they have-
crazy.
Yeah. No, it's in a single attack. So if they
So
took more than their
2
earth
points
and
of
damage,
damage and they have an earth of 2 or 3, then they're okay. But I did a couple more points than 2.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna ignore that rule for today's session
okay.
And
because this is
we're in a
a
regular
giant monster.
Shugenja, I might complain.
Yep.
We're fighting Shenri.
You know, the funny thing is that would have meant that Yasuki managed to, if that was in place, Yasuki would almost assuredly have managed to, with a Wakazashi throw, undo all his penalties.
F you.
But oh well. So I don't really have any choice but to attack with my katana now.
I'm a Newtonkin.
Sorry, what's that?
Oh, this is Toyuya doing her stuff.
Oh, right. She's not in the tracker for me, which is why I get confused every time her turn comes around.
I get you. Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay. So I'll make the attack roll I can. I'm not going to void point it. I'm not going to call raises.
And you'll still roll a 50. So
I probably should call. Make a void point on that. No, I'll try it. No. I did explode, but I need to do more than explode ones. Oh, I'll reroll. I'll use my reroll.
hey, the same die too.
But I guess
guy is getting promoted to, sergeant or something.
Sergeant die.
I'm guessing that's still not enough.
No sir.
All right. I should have void pointed on the second one. Oh well.
Ooh, let's cast Yari of Air.
Ooh.
That seems like a fun plan.
TN25.
Alright, it's gonna cast a level 1 spell, which is not Yari of Air. It's gonna make it. Everybody's gonna suffer 1d10.
Hopefully not a 10 this time.
So basically, Suki's not going to take any damage again.
Watch as he rolls a 40. 2.
Alrighty. 6 damage for everybody, and make an opposed earth check.
Oh, Suki's actually getting knocked out this time.
Yay! Do I win?
No. Okay, all 3 of you get blown on your butts.
Presumably with hundreds or thousands of other people.
Yep. As the water and earth both have one more turn to wait before that spell gets cast. To win the game, yeah, pretty much. Win this round, guys.
Alright.
I can't even attack this round as a result of being knocked down.
Given the size of this thing, do I even need to stand to attack it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that makes it simpler than figuring out how to attack on my back. Alright, so...
Unless,
action.
of course, you were a mantis brawler.
Fair enough. Simple action to stand. Okay. Gonna uncap everything here. So if I void point my attack, and I can enhance things twice in a round, so then I can void point my damage. So I'm gonna spend my double void point here. And I'm going to raise to faint. And then I'm going to spend my water reroll to reroll that.
Oh, man.
I use my luck reroll to... I didn't actually void point any of those things. I suppose I should do that.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
So the first one was actually 16 higher than that. And the second one was not quite as good. So 39 on the first one, which technically hits by a little bit.
Okay.
So I guess I should keep that. Or I could luck re-roll it and see if I get something really crazy.
Luck reroll. Luck reroll. Luck reroll.
Alright. Listening to Chris has never led me astray before. Okay.
There you
So 35. So I hit by 10. So I get a 5 bonus to my damage.
You're welcome.
And I void point my damage. Spend that right now so I don't lose track of that. And
All right.
that's not bad.
Okay. Okay.
That might be down. That could be down. It's probably crippled, but that could be down.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're making progress. All right. That takes it to crippled.
All right.
So Toyuya, the fire maintains on Mitsuhide. Toyuya stands up, and Yasuki probably spends his turn standing up, but who knows?
Yeah, he spends his turn standing up, full defense stance, so I'll make a defense roll.
Ooh.
I can't do anything anyway. I'll make myself as hard as possible. I don't think I'm going to get much better than that. I don't think I'm going to use my luck reroll.
This is why I have to kneecap you.
So that puts Yasuki Mitsuhide's current armor TN at, remind me, full defense is it half?
What you rolled. Yeah, half.
Okay, so that puts him at
54. 53.
So that puts him at 59 armor TN right now.
All right. We can get that.
Especially since most spells don't involve attacking your armor TN.
The water, the wind thing's gonna attack Hatsuo. Hey, 12. It's gonna miss. Oh. Don't forget to skip over the water. Oh my god, I did it twice. Skip over the water turn so we don't have to worry about it winning the game. Alright, where are you, you sneaky little spell?
Let's bring us to Earth. And now Earth wins the game.
Alright, so here we go. Oh, that's easy. Alright, just make a stamina roll, Mr. Chris. T and a 15.
I don't know if I can make this.
You'll be
Oh,
fine.
right. No Earth.
Reroll that.
Okay, I'll reroll that.
Okay.
Yay! That was much better.
There we are. That's the situation we're in now. Okie doke.
Did we just lose?
Yeah, you just lost. It's cool though.
Okay.
All right. So as you're fighting and the spell finally gets cast, you're waiting for this big wave of water to kind of rush over you and finish you off, but it never really comes, does it? Instead, you start having a terrible coughing fit, and you taste salt in your
quick
mouth.
question.
Yes.
Can I make an honor reroll on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. If it's this or lose the whole game.
Okay.
You know, I was really looking forward to 7 ones, but yeah, whatever.
That would have been so great.
All right, and though you feel your lungs filling up with seawater, drowning you from the inside, you manage to hold on and not lose your mind as you are drowning. Now the Earth dude takes this thing and increases the reduction by 20. Kin gives a knowing look at the Earth head as he sees that spell.
Yeah.
So the strength and agility is also going to go up by 5. And that's
Wait,
their turn.
Did he have? Oh, he already. That's the thing that he's been casting for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's Hatsuo's turn.
All right. Well,
Now, give me a second to see if you have to resist at the start of your turn or their turn.
oh, F me.
You have to resist it 3 turns in a row too, not die.
Okay. Game may already
Each
be over.
round, so you're fine.
I
Each
think
round of my turn or its turn?
It'll be next turn. This is
Okay.
the same round as
Okay.
last time.
Check. All right. So,
Kill it.
2 more void points spent. Faint. And Kenjutsu roll. That's not great. But it hits. So, no, it doesn't even hit because I fainted.
Correct.
So, I'll use my reroll.
Okay. That hits.
Okay.
All right. So, 42. My brain's ability to do math has ended. 42 minus 25, 17. So I get an extra 8 points of damage. All right. So I'm going to void point this. Minus a lot of reduction.
Indeed. Hey.
I don't know if that's good or bad. Does he get an extra D10?
Hey.
Is that what it is, Chris?
Hey. I would have lost my mind if it was. Alright, so it takes a mighty 1 point of damage from you.
Is it down?
Almost. No, you slice into it and it looks like you got it. But then the wound regrows before your eyes. Tragically.
All right, so I'm gonna spend. No, I can't. I can't void point that much in a turn. All right, so I'm just gonna do another regular attack roll.
All
without
right.
any bonuses and without.
Hey!
There we go. That hits.
Alright, so no void point for the damage roll. Nothing.
As its scaly hide soaks it all up. Alrighty.
And then the world is consumed in fire.
It's
Oh,
going
no.
to.
The fire dragon's busy crippling me.
It's actually going to stop that to put fires of purity on itself. To hopefully buy it
Alright.
some time before the water dragon can heal it.
Rippled. So it's minus. It still succeeds.
Okie doke. It goes to Toya's turn.
Who should be able to kill it real good. That's a good point. The water dragon can't heal it that much because it just has so many hit points.
Jeez.
Oh, let me just. There we go.
Wait, she did 42 points of damage with her spear?
Yeah, she's pretty good. All right, Ken, you should. This is your chance.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. Let
Question,
me
is
kill
it down?
Toya real quick. All right, she takes 15 damage. Moving on.
Is it down?
Your turn, Ken.
All right. Now. I'm no longer crippled, so that's nice. I'm not going to void point the attack roll. I'm not going to call any sorts of raises.
Alrighty.
I
So
am
you
going to
void
void
point
point
the
my damage.
Ignoring 3 reduction. There we go. Let's see. Maybe not.
I should have not rolled the last 3 and kept another 1. Wait, that's
So
not.
keeping the 7 and the 5. So you're down 11, but you're plus 12.
Alright, so
38.
38, 35, 18, right? Wait, sorry. Okay. Get rid of that 3 because you know her with reduction. Do 38 damage. Absorbs 18. That does it. Ken.
Of course. Who else but Yasuki Mitsuhide?
Who
Is
else?
the final.
The man for who half the fight was a gibbering mess on the floor.
It's also worth noting, I ignored 2 points reduction.
That's true. I took that into account.
Okay, goody.
All right, and with a, I know Mitsuhide is the one who did it, but you guys please describe how the two of you, these 2 traveling companions, have teamed up to finally defeat this great evil.
So you want us to describe how that looks?
Yep, I want that.
I
Okay.
have an idea. I want to put it past you and see what you think. Yasuki Mitsuhide chops a big gash into it. Hatsuo stabs into it with the spear and pries open the wound before Mitsuhide plunges the sword deep into the now wide open pried gash.
Okay. Couple modifiers. Both of this happens as we are like sprinting up the chest of the beast that's sort of collapsed on the ground with all of its tendrils.
Yes.
So we like anime style or run up
And
a
then
not
I have
quite
to
vertical
add-
surface.
Then I also need to add to that.
Also,
On the way
I put the spear down, so I'm using the sword. So I have
Okay.
propped open with the sword as you get in all the good bits.
And
Oh,
as
and as
Suki
I'm
drops
sprinting up the
down-
beast, I'm of course vomiting salt water.
and as he drops down, he grabs the wakizashi that's currently wedged in the head of the firehead and pulls it out.
There we go. Give yourself, everybody get 10 glory for that. Except for Chris. Because you can't go past 10 glory. Alright.
I am approaching as high as possible at this point. I am at, let's see here.
I'm honestly
Nine-
surprised that the people in the past didn't recognize Hatsu. Yeah, and everybody cheers on these two heroes as they slayed the great monster of their time, and yeah, let me close this turn order. Let me put this map. Just give me a second. Clear drawings. Oh, come on, that's totally
Is the
drawing.
question of whether I choked to death on the water just taken away from your lovely resolution here?
You're right. Roll one more earth.
Is this voidable?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna double void this
Just to ensure survival.
because it would be real sad to die right now.
Yeah, you still have your reroll from the spell.
Do I still have the water reroll?
It
don't think we've
should have
done-
only been for 5 rounds, so no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. You have to fail 2 times in a row to die. Let me read this real quick.
Do I have to win 3 times in a row to get past it, or just 3 times total?
Let me read this.
Oh, that was such a great roll. I'm gonna double void this. Oh, Shenri, help!
Yeah, the most unfortunate thing about this is it'll also kill the whole G-Man thing, because now we don't have to deal with that problem.
Alrighty, no, three successes will be good enough for me. If you can
Okay.
make this one. This is it. This is the one.
All right, so this has never happened in the course of this game, Chris. I am spending my final void point.
Finally.
Oh, wait a minute. You get double benefit from these.
Oh, you're right.
I forgot about my craziness. So on that last round,
You should have rolled 2 more die. Watch, it's a 1-on-1. Of course, those 2 dice alone would have done it.
Alright, begrudgingly you spit all the salt water out of your lungs and live.
darn. Oh man, did I ever have a death poem?
Alright, and yeah. Things in Rokugan go back to the way as they do in Rokugan. You guys are lauded as the hero. The Empress herself awards you guys with medals and prestige, and all your worldly desires are satisfied. As the healing process takes place, I don't really have a plan, ending like scene planned. I was gonna talk everything out, but if you guys have anything you want to throw in there. feel free.
So like Miyamoto Bo did his weird magic, and the Eater of Stars is no more, or just like isn't currently bothering us because he's not hanging out anymore.
Oh crap! Right. Anyway, so you guys come off that dead body, and it starts to wildly mutate as it did with that void Shuyenja so many sessions ago. And that's it. The Eater of Stars. It's sprouting out from the body of the Elemental Master. And you look over at Miyamoto Bo and go, "It's time." And he takes his thumb across his nose. And he holds up some prayer beads and he focuses on all the elements, just as Agasha taught him. And as you guys look at him, he's surrounded by Penumbra, which is the holy figure of Agasha herself, and he holds out the prayer beads. And as he does that, the Eater of Stars, that which has consumed 1,000 realities, and is yet to consume 1,000 more, it is broken apart into earth, wind, fire, that other one, void, water as well. And it, tumbles to the ground. All the fleshiness that was the Elemental Council and the Eater of Stars is now simply elements, as everything truly is. Sure. How's that?
That's good.
Thanks, man. So shortly after our heroes get their ceremony, Shiba Tsukimi, Hatsuo's mom, goes through with her seppuku, cleansing herself and her clan, hopefully, of their great dishonor.
Do I get to be her second?
Yeah, man.
Great. I decapitate my mom.
A solemn duty.
Ugh. Word.
I know there's a forehead joke in there somewhere, but
You know, I thought about reaching for one, but no.
something about the head hitting the ground a lot sooner than most people. It's there if you look for it.
Reaching, you say, kind of like reaching for one's hair and taking much longer than usual.
Ugh.
Lose a void point. We're not even using void points anymore, but you just lost one, buddy.
Lost my last void point. Oh, but this surely happened more than a day later, so I'm back to full void points.
Oh, he got me. One last time, Ken got me. Alright, let's just take Paneki off the field as his monkey wife takes over the clan.
Alright.
His monkey wife, who, if I remember correctly, is the daughter of a Shosuro and the granddaughter of a Shosuro family daimyo.
You remember correctly.
Did Ken's strategy manage to get Bayushi Jimin killed?
I think it got him better than killed. It got Mitsuhide clearly, I think, showed his tactical prowess over Jimin by defeating the foe which had been foiling Jimin for months, and Jimin has lost much face to the public, and you guys describe it. You go, Ken. What happens to Jimin?
Yeah.
Well, I imagine that Yasuki would rely quite heavily on the support of his friend and ally and common enemy of Jimin.
Kikita Noritoshi.
Yes, Kikita Noritoshi. And try and implicate him for some of the horrible shit he's probably done.
Yes, of course, as After this great battle, suddenly the courts just absolutely turn against Jamin, and they never really liked him in the first place. But over, after his failure to stop all this coming, his multiple defeats in battle, he was, kind of stripped of his office and, offered to,
I do have one final thing I'd want to do to him.
Go ahead.
I think the final thing I'd love to see happen
Burn him.
is Yuki Mitsuhide to outright insult him in court, not even subtle, so that he challenges him to a duel. And then call for Kita Noritoshi to be his champion.
Oh my goodness, I love it. 100% that happens. Oh my gosh. My L5R boner just like grew 3 sizes that day. That's so good.
G-Man's like, you can't have a second. You're a warrior. And then suddenly, like, the crab daimyo's like, no, he's sufficient standing that he can have a second.
I believe if you go to his character sheet, you'll see that he is a level 3 Yasuki courtier.
Yes, and I didn't bring my sword to court that day.
And all the other important people who should call bullshit on you go, works for me.
There's nothing in the playbook that says a golden retriever can't be quarterback.
And I imagine in the post-war period, there's quite a bit of Yasuki being more a courtier for now, while he deals with actually having to be in court all the time.
So how does that duel go down?
Oh, well, of course, Noritoshi's like, I'm glad we finally have our true duel, and cuts him 2 ribbons.
See, I wanted to have the satisfaction of him getting cut. I also wanted to pay my ally back for being so helpful.
Indeed, this has been quite the profitable partnership for the 2 of you.
Just picturing Noritoshi's perfect 1 strike, 2 cuts as G-Man just falls to the ground in 3 pieces.
Exactly.
So that's my input on the
Okay.
G-Man issue.
So side note, my unless you guys object, the Emerald Championship game that I've been working on, I'm now thinking maybe I should scrap a whole bunch of the plot stuff that involved being a long time ago and just play it now with these characters if you want.
Ooh.
Sure.
So, I'll not have Hatsuo compete because that would be too metagamey, but give 10-10 a chance to get back in the action.
I'm not sure she'd make a good Emerald champion.
I think she'd be a terrible Emerald champion, but that doesn't mean that she shouldn't be there schmoozing, hanging out with all of us. Well, why not competing?
Maybe. I'll think about it.
Okay.
Toyuya. The big thing with her, sir, is that
Family daimyo.
you guys, return. The Matsu family are like, hey, you guys are great. Shigetoshi's wife is taking over things for a while. Very sad. Everybody goes to his funeral. He was a great man. I hope you guys liked him as a character. And Toyuya, she takes that celestial helmet above her head, and she makes her wish in private, in the privacy of her own chambers. And
That
she
his
would.
daughter be super cool.
I hope there's a really rad white-haired girl that takes over in 20 years. She asked to return to the life of a peasant and for nobody to remember her.
Oh.
And thus it happens. The history books never remembered the name of Toyuya Matsu. And why Hatsuo ended up in the in the Lion Clan is a mystery to all.
Uh?
Bill.
Everyone just knows who I am and that I totally joined, but not like I married someone and they like disappeared, but just like, meh, because he's been.
You married in, but they don't remember who.
Yeah. They're like, Shigetoshi like hung around with him a lot. And... I don't know.
He must have left the Phoenix because they were, all crazy and evil.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Shigetoshi obviously saw a promising young Phoenix and
adopted me.
Saw the way. Yeah, probably. Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe you are clan champion. There we go. We worked that out real quick. You are the. You could be the lion steward until his son comes of age. There we go. I like that.
I just want to point out the hilarity of the a former member of the most pacifist clan now leads the most violent clan.
Yeah, man. Who knows? It's a new age.
So, as of like the end of the session, the former leader of the most pacifist clan, the mom led the most violent clan, her own.
True.
Miyamoto Tenten returns to her mountain home, never to be seen again. Not really, but she just hangs up there, playing with her sword, praying, doing what she does. One dramatic day in court, a man returns, wearing just like horribly raggy clothing and everything. But he's carrying a charismatic, multicolored egg. And he kneels in front of Doji Hinata, and he raises it above his head. And he says, I finally done it. After 8 years, I fulfilled your request. And he goes, now will you marry me? And in front of court, she opens her mouth and says, I accept. Who else? I don't know. Do you guys ever call the feds on Gamamichi and company?
Because he's working for the Gozaku? Kolot? Whatever? Same difference?
Yep.
I suppose that partly depends on what the Oracle has to say about that when it comes to Yasuki.
I don't really feel inclined to do that unless like other stuff starts going down.
Yeah.
Okie doke. And I guess the big question for Mitsuhide is, does he start to join the Kolot? Is he interested in that?
At this point, people think he is anyway. And his lord is Kolot. And who is he to deny what his lord believes?
Nice. Alrighty. I'll take that into account. Yes, Mr. Chris, you were going to say something.
Yeah, so everyone just seems to recall that Shigetoshi must have adopted me.
I mean, it's whatever you want it to be.
Okay, that works.
If you want, you can go back to the Phoenix Clan and try to rebuild it. Whatever you want, man.
Screw those losers. I really like the idea of leading the Lion Clan until a legitimate child of Shigetoshi is ready to take over.
Or if I may propose an alternate choice.
Please.
Your father returns and has you join the Scorpion Clan.
Oh my god. that is hilarious. That's um that's too good to pass up, even though I really don't want it.
Oh my gosh, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, man, that guy could have. You don't know his backstory, but I do.
Yeah, Dad could have come a long time ago. He waits until I save all of Rokugan to go, oh yeah, that's my boy.
That's right. Seriously, that's. He took the Shugenja. He was like, "Oh, this kid's got talent."
I've even been hanging out with his son, and he's like, nah, I'm gonna play this one by ear, see how it plays out.
Though, in my
All right.
defense, F Josh.
Josh, maybe, had to, yeah. Deprioritized a lot of things.
Much like the unicorn, were much less important.
Well, all sorts of stuff was going on in Unicorn Lands.
For real?
Why didn't you guys go investigate? Because we don't know any unicorns. So, as a temporary regent of the Lion Clan, am I able to find anyone? Am I able to get into the Akoma Tactical Master School?
Yeah, of course.
I have that much sway.
Yeah, it's as Shingatoshi would have wanted it. You have that fan. I feel like that's the pass.
Spend my days cutting down many lion peasants who cross me in the road. And I never know about Toyuya. That's so sad.
Yeah.
What I really need to know what Ken's girlfriend does, especially with her helm.
Oh god.
Let's ask what Ken does first, and then we'll see what Uriha's up to.
All right. What am I being asked about?
I'm just like, what do I do with Yasuki Mitsuhide? Where does he go from here?
Governor of the colonies.
Yeah, what direction would you like your character to go in? Oh, the Destroyer War never happens, by the way.
Well, that's good to know. So that means that the Ivory Colony, or the Ivory Kingdoms, are still full of people.
Yep.
Okay. So no colonies. Good move. Colonies are dumb.
I disagree, but
That's maybe Yasuki Mitsuhide wants to see what the commercial opportunities are in the now destroyed Mantis lands.
Alrighty, so does he just become like some scavenger lord of the Isles of Spice and Silk?
He tries to claim the Isles of Silk and Spice for the crab.
You know, they really do belong to the descendants of Osana Wo,
Yes.
which clearly your Krang clan family counts as.
100%. I love it. Yeah. With the great sway Rokugan's truest hero has, the Empress allows the Crab Clan to annex that land as their own. Because after all, they had nothing to do with any of that, and so their hands were clean.
And after all, it's good for the Empire if the crab can pay for its food.
This is true. And also, of course, life on the wall receives an extreme boon as large deposits of jade suddenly pop up all around the Empire.
I am the greatest crab.
Especially around the crab holding of the Twilight Mountains.
Oh, right.
Doesn't seem so long ago when we were fresh-faced Insight Rank 1 people.
Several Insight Rank 1 people.
Doesn't seem like so long ago when there's 4 people in this game.
No, right?
I remember when his backup crab seemed like a really dumb idea. I guess that never changed. It just worked.
It just works.
So our Scorpion grappler.
Oh, right. F. What does she even use her? Use her, I think truly, she saves her wish for when Rokugan's in peril. Or something like that. She
That makes
returns
sense.
to Zakutoshi and remains Yogo Ami's most loyal bodyguard and servant.
She doesn't go to the islands of Spice and Silk and marry Ken.
Though in her heart of hearts she longs to be Mitsuhide's bride, she knows deep within herself that ultimately he is a star who has risen far above her station, and it would not be her place to lower him to her spot.
Aww. Ken, sounds like balls in your court. Feel free to save that for the game, the Emerald Championship.
I shall keep that in mind. But I'm not.
I'm gonna play Uriha, and I'm gonna win your heart.
I love it. Gosh, I'm trying to think what else Hatsuo would want to do. I mean, anything that he wants is probably just he can just have sort of like, you know what, Shiro Doji sounds pretty great. Actually, why not? War with the Crane!
I mean, that's about as good as reason as they ever have.
Hey, wait a minute. Question. Empress is single, right?
Yes. You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead. She marries a lion. You guys, in canon, you guys prevented the events of them getting married from actually happening, so we can 100% say that you marry Empress Iwiko.
That just seems silly. Maybe it's not silly. I mean, we did just sort of win the game.
What are you? You're like the son of 2 clan champions? Come on.
And
Wait.
And clan champion of another.
I'm sorry. 2 clan champions? The Scorpion Dad was clan champion?
No, you're Shiba Tsukimi and Shingatoshi.
Oh, Shigetoshi. That makes far more sense. Right.
Yeah, your dad was G-Man.
Right. Oh yeah, probably busy as the Lion Clan marches in to protect the Phoenix lands. Because they were already pretty depopulated samurai to begin with.
Oh yeah, definitely. Don't want any of those Yobutai. Oh my god. Whatever. Gaijin attacking. Yobanjin. There we go.
Phoenix peasants quickly learn the protocols of getting off the road.
Oh my gosh, that does not happen. That's not real.
You know, if I had to decide which of the worst clans is,
it's Mantis.
Sparrow. Monkey.
Hey, Monkey's great. Shut your whore mouth.
Is there any XP for this session?
No.
Fair enough. We got it in the middle.
Yeah, you got it in the middle. There you go.
Okay. All right. It is tempting to think more about great things that Hatsuo will do post the immediate resolution of this game. But I don't feel the need to sit around talking about it quite at this moment. is there anything else that we want to do to wrap this particular game up?
I'm gonna stop streaming. Bye. Thank you for sticking with us for like a year through this journey. I know nobody actually has, but you know, shout out to me, who has.
You have this vision of there being one single person as opposed to every single one had one random person click on it and go, oh, no thanks.
Let's see, and out of the 9 people who have played this game, shout out to the 2 people who stuck around.
Yeah, see Hatake.
No, it's actually 7. Oh yeah, I guess we count him. Same universe. Out of the 8 people who played this game, shout out to these 2. Alright, bye.